Sagittarius, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for early March 2023. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business, as always, and start you off with an oracle card, just so we could dip our toes in the energy and see what's going on for the lovely Saggies. Let's shuffle it up here, my guides. Talk to me. What's up in early March for the Saggies? I hope you're all doing fabulous, my friends. I'm sure you are. But yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card, then we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always interesting. But let's get this first card popping. What do we got for Saggy, please, my guides? Talk to me. See if this card pops out quick for you. Usually it does with the fire signs. All right, that one flipped in my hand, but it didn't come out. There it is. So we have our friend, the Little Mermaid, Ariel, showing up for you here. You could have your eyes locked on the future here, or that could be something Spirit's really wanting you to do here when we have this card showing up. There's a lot of layers to this onion. Before we start peeling it back, though, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the March subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it. But into the reading, enough of the promo. Have a look here. I'm sure many of us have seen the Little Mermaid movie a million times. I know I have. But when we see this card, that's just what it reminds me of. Ariel, you see her breaking water here. She is surrounded by that beautiful kingdom under the sea, right? But there is some place where she would rather be. That's why when I see this card, I think of somebody with the future focus, future goals. What do they want to do? What do they want to achieve? That could be very big for a lot of Saggies. If you haven't defined your goals or where you're heading, Spirit could be wanting you to do so. But another vibe I always pick up with this card is somebody literally with their head in the clouds a little bit. And I've been picking up this very strong mental energy in the fire signs this week. So you might be doing a little more daydreaming than usual. You might have your head in the clouds. I don't think it's anything to freak out about. But there is a heavy future focus here, Saggy. Let's get into tarot. I'm going to get you 3 cards in the upright before we get the intuitive, juicy stuff going. Let's shuffle it up one time for you, Saggy. And yeah, that first card doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a footnote. I always like to clarify that. What do we got for Sagittarius, please? So, last week's reading, and it seems like in recent weeks, a lot of the Saggy readings have been like showing the energies of others. But last week's reading was titled, They Are Sorry. And I was getting that feeling of somebody being very apologetic, being sorry about something, whether it was the way something went. You get where I'm going with it. So we'll see what the energy is this week. You know, energy is very fluid, so only take it how it hits for you. It's never set in stone. Because we could be seeing your energy, we could be seeing somebody else's. You already know the deal if you watch tarot. Let's get you 3. What do we got for Saggy? Quick. Okay, we have the 1111 card, the 4 of Wands. This is beautiful to start off with. Now, I don't want to get too excited just yet, but I love this 4 of Wands. Very celebratory. Might be partying it up soon, my friends. Let's get you 2 more. What do we got for Saggy? Yeah, very stable. Very, very stable and sturdy here, Saggy. This is looking okay so far because the Queen of Pentacles is an energy of blessings to me. Let's get one more. Okay, that popped out quick. Magician. Lovely. So I will tell you my first look here, Sagittarius, it's looking nice for you in the coming days and weeks. But let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes before we get into the juicy, intuitive stuff. Now, at first glance, we have an interesting mixture of energy. Like we have the Wands, which is fire. We have earth, but there is so much abundance and power in this week's spread. Position number 1, we have the 4 of Wands. The 1111 card, so I do say this could represent Spirit trying to send you signs and synchronicities, numbers, omens, things of that sort. So clarifier is super important with this card, but it's stable. This is a card of stability, having strong roots. This card could represent the home and the family. It's similar to like the 10 of Pentacles in that way. But when I see this 4 of Wands, it is a reason to celebrate, especially next to abundance types of cards. This is really good. So I really want to explore that deeper, especially with all this positive energy I'm feeling so far, Saggy, because there have been some challenges in recent weeks, but I'm liking this turn for sure. I want to see what it is though. Moving to the center, we have the Queen of Pentacles. I always say she reminds me of the Empress. I think she's the Empress light. So similar energies here. It could represent an earth sign that you're linked to, motherhood, mother figures. That's a big thing with the Queen of Pentacles. This could be focused on your money and work, okay? But not in a bad way. This is overflowing abundance. So next to a card like the Magician and the Four of Wands, this could really represent different blessings coming into your life. Now, I always say cards are all a double-edged sword. When we look at the Four of Wands, the rougher side of this is stagnant type of energy. Same could be said with this. So we really want to dive deeper because there could be a bit of a stagnant energy that you're wanting to change, okay? Something that's very difficult to move on past or move through, okay? Something that's been sticking around for quite a while. But when we get to the back end of this spread, this is once again a very beautiful energy here. We have the Magician, okay? Let me just fix this card. The Magician is a big card of creation and manifestation. Whenever I see this card, it does make me happy. And I do have to say that in this time, a lot of the Saggies could be really creating their future in a powerful way. Even if you're purposely manifesting or accidentally doing it, thoughts are very powerful sometimes. Intentions are very powerful as well. This could represent an interest in spirituality, an interest in ritual. Now, the darker side of the Magician, it could represent somebody that's a bit of a control freak, right? Or somebody that wants full control. They want to change something. They're going to do what they have to do no matter what to get it. So watch out for dark spirituality as well. You might want to protect yourself when we see the Magician because it could be somebody messing around with stuff like that. So the way it's looking here, it could be either really, really beautiful or it's somebody like wanting to change something so bad that they might be willing to do almost anything. Let's not go down that road just yet, though. I'm feeling pretty optimistic. Let's dive deeper and clarify. All right, let's get another shuffle here for my Saggies, please. Talk to me, my guides. Saggy, I do have to say this is like probably one of the more intriguing fire sign reads this week. Lots of different layers. But yeah, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that Four of Wands. Could be something around the home or household with that Four of Wands. And yes, if you're a reader as well, please feel free to play along. That's why this box is here. If you're feeling any messages that you want to give to Sagittarius, you could drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. Won't be stepping on my toes. All right, Four of Wands. Why is that Four of Wands here? Thank you. Three of Wands. Okay. And once again, I feel like this could be absolutely beautiful. Please keep your eyes open for the signs, powerful omens, synchronicities. A lot of you in this time, those things could be coming towards you. There's a ton of manifesting energy in this spread as well, especially with the Three of Wands. That's my other card of your ships coming in on the diagonal cut with this Magician. But I do feel like Spirit could be sending you a lot of signs. Powerful omens could be happening if you have the eyes to see them in this time. Okay, whether it is the number signs, the powerful dreams. That's a big vibe. But the Three of Wands is something coming towards you. It might not be there quite yet, but the blessings, right? The creation. I feel, especially with the Three of Wands and the Magician, your powers of creation are through the roof. Make your intentions known and put them out there. Claim these energies as well, because it's feeling very positive so far. We're starting with some fire. Now, once again, a lot of you could feel a little bit stuck, like something's just out of reach, or it's just not moving as fast as you'd like it to move. I feel like Spirit could be moving things behind the scenes as well. Like Spirit could be moving things around, even if you don't quite see it or feel it yet. We're going to move over to the Queen of Pentacles. I almost called her the Empress again, but let's see what that Queen of Pentacles is about. Lovely. Okay, this first energy is very lovely. So why is that Queen of Pentacles here? Totally different vibes than the last couple of weeks. Tower in reverse. Okay, so the sting might be coming off of something. Like if you've been through like recent tower moments, recent rough times, tough things, pain, endings, the sting could be coming off of that. And I would say that it would be good timing for that to happen. Okay, even if it's still sticking around a little bit. When we see the tower in reverse, it is, you know, a crumbling of the foundation that has already happened. So watch out for the tower because it can be shocking in a way. I also feel like when I get the tower in reverse, it is Spirit telling me like either it's from the past or it's a better tower. So a lot of you could have massive blessings coming in. in a very big way. This is beautiful energy. So I feel like it's one or the other. Like you could be healing, right? The sting could be coming off of something, but a lot of you could have a massive or major blessing coming in here. Because I feel like this tower could be a very good one. I don't feel like this tower is going to come in and rock a lot of you in this time. I'm not feeling a warning here. I feel like this is good, especially with the omens we're seeing as well. It's changed for the better, okay? Either that or you have the staying power to like really like withstand any tower, even if you don't feel like it. We're going to move over to that magician. Let's see if we could get a better idea. Then we'll do a quick recap before we get into the shadow card. I'm liking this. I would say overall, I'm very positive and optimistic on this spread. Even if the magician one is a bit rough, that doesn't change it for me. Big blessings here for a lot of the Saggies. I would claim these energies, but let's see what's up with that magician. Thank you. Ace of Pentacles. How beautiful is that? Golden opportunities, big influxes of money. A lot of you could be experiencing lots of changes or a time to remake yourself when we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is Spirit really, literally dropping a golden opportunity in your lap, okay? Some of you might just want to redo or restart as well. Like, all right, something didn't go according to plan. Maybe I could redo that or retry it, of course. But this is a clean slate, a fresh slate for you to like really step into your power. And I love this type of energy on the back end. Once again, the blessings. And I feel like it fits like a cohesive story, even if you're going through tough times, even if it's been tower after tower after tower that wipes the slate clean. The Ace of Pentacles, the first card of its suit, comes in with that brand new opportunity to start fresh, right? Or restart. Revamp it. So I'm feeling very good about this energy, Sagittarius. You know, just in time for, at least here in the Northern Hemisphere, for spring to start soon. Okay, like, and that's all about rebirth. When you look at the deeper symbolism, this is lovely. I'm feeling lots of different blessings for the Sagittarius collective. Also, the influxes of money. These are claimable energies, okay? But let's go through. I'll give you a quick little recap before we get into the shadow card. Really nice. This is chef's kiss type of energy this week. Position number one, and if you're cross-watching for a Sagittarius, their energy might be very approachable and good. But position number one, we have the Four of Wands with the Three of Wands. Notice we have tons of creation, tons of spiritual and source-based type of energy. But this first alignment, the Four of Wands with the Three of Wands, Spirit could be really trying to show you omens or guide you with signs and synchronicity. So keep your eyes out. Even if you haven't been seeing them, this could be Spirit saying like, hey, you're going to see what direction you need to go. It's going to be made clear to you. But this is beautiful, happy type of energy that could just be right out of reach. But you could be creating this Four of Wands energy. I feel that. I really do. Because moving over to the center, we have the Queen of Pentacles with the Tower in reverse. Usually the Tower wipes things away, starts them fresh, which bodes well with the whole story. But to me, this does feel like a lot of you could have healed from something in this time. If you've been through a lot of pain, the sting could have come off a little bit and it's much more manageable to deal with. But another vibe here is like this could be a very good tower. There could be a major or massive blessing coming in for you, okay? And we're seeing it in different areas of life. Your inner motivation could get revamped. Your monetary situation could improve. Because moving over, we have the Magician with the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you might want to just restart something or revamp something or just remake yourself. But Spirit could be sending you a golden opportunity right into your hands that all you have to do is claim it and jump on it. These are beautiful energies, my friends. One of the best ones I've had for you in quite a while. So please take a screenshot. I'm going to get you one shadow card here. Lovely. Seriously. You know, because when I read intuitively, it feels like an energy emanates off of the cards, and what I'm feeling off these cards are really, really nice. Let's get you one shadow card, though. What do we have in the shadows for Sagittarius, please? And I'm using the Shadowland Tarot for this portion, whether it's an old shadow, whether it's a new one, something with your shadow self, or something you don't quite see right now. All right, it all goes different ways. Just like that little speech I gave halfway through this reading. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups. There could be something linked to emotions and romance that is in the shadow side as well. When I see the Knight of Cups in the shadows, it could be like feelings you may still have for somebody or something, of course. Deep emotions when we have this, or romantic issues that need to be worked through. This could represent a water sign that you have a connection to as well. But the Knight of Cups is like those feelings that you can't fight. You can't fight them for whatever reason. A portion of you, it could have been a smooth talking individual showing up here in the shadows, like Prince Charming-esque. But the Knight of Cups is all about those romantic attachments. So that is something you might want to focus on in this time, like who you're connecting to romantically, who you're trusting your emotions to when we see this. Or there could just be something you haven't quite gotten over yet, okay? Either that or someone hasn't gotten over you with this type of energy. But Saggy, that's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give the details of the March subscriber surprise. If you got your name in for the February subscriber surprise, the winners will be announced in my community tab after this week's fire and air sign readings. But for March, I'll be giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Tarot of the Owls. This is a new deck and it is absolutely awesome. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, 2 simple things as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments out of this week's reading, which card spoke to you the most. At the end of the month, the winners will be in the community tab once again. My friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.